You're an excellent marksman. Anyways, just going in a little bit of detail about the flat earth, which is going to lead to the Holy Grail. Because once people understand what is up, they're going to want to understand how to get out. I assure you. Anyway, this is some points that need to be made. There's no face that needs to be talking. There's no fancy, graphics that need to be shown or anything like that. Just the words themselves. And that's this. That in no way, shape, or form has there ever been a demonstration of how gravity works. You don't believe me? Here, I'll give you a reason. No demonstration has ever been given of a ball that's spinning with water holding to it. Ever. You can look and scour all the videos you want. You can look into the educational system all that you want. What they tell you is that gravity is an unseen force. Well, something that is unseen and unprovable is a belief. Do you understand? A belief. However, something that is a fact is provable. And the facts are that buoyancy and density explain everything. You don't need to put the word gravity in there. If something is lighter than air, it will float. If something is heavier than water, it will sink. If something is heavier than heavier than air, it'll sink. If something is, it's just that simple. It doesn't have to be complicated. I don't have to go to school and take years and years and years to put a little square box on my head with a limp dick hanging off of it. I know what is up. I see what is up. And when they realize that gravity is a complete and total farce, it is a belief, and that they've been using it in the indoctrinational purposes of our world, which is a flat, plain surface, they will understand that they have been fooled by a bunch of fucking bastards, for lack of a better word. The reality is, all of this is going to come out in the wash. There is no stopping this. There is no way you can control this because of the greed that they want, that they have so much because of the internet. They are fucked. They fucking shot themselves in the foot by creating the internet. And good for them. Good on them, because it's all going to come out in the wash. There's nothing they can do to stop it. You understand what I'm saying? Here's some examples. Can you see a plane at 39,000 feet? Because the average plane is cruising at around 39,000 feet. That's about not even 8 miles, okay? Not even. I can't see it. I can't see it with all its lights on the outside, on the inside. It doesn't matter if it's a clear night. I can't see it. It doesn't matter if it's the dark. It doesn't matter if it's the daytime. I can't see it. Planes are huge. Boeing 747s, other planes, they're massive planes. You've seen how big they are. The average satellite is about a quarter of the size of one of those planes. In fact, the average satellite is about the size of a bus. It's 300 miles away. That's the average distance of a satellite. 300 miles. So whatever you think you're seeing that's a satellite, go over to a wall, bang your fucking head as hard as you can, because clearly you are retarded and fucking blind. You can't see shit. You don't know what you're seeing. It isn't a fucking satellite. I'm telling you that right now. Because you can't argue the logic. You can't argue the math. Now, let's get back to the flat plane that we exist on. The reality is the Earth is a flat plane. There is no detectable curvature. No curvature is used by any engineer in any way to engineer anything over a period of distance. Do you understand that? There's no engineering for curvature. The water, when you see the water on the ocean, what do you see? What do your eyes tell you? If somebody is pissing on my leg and telling me it's raining, I'm not going to believe it's raining. They're pissing on my fucking leg. They're pissing on your leg. Do you understand? When you look out at the ocean, it's flat. There is no curve. There's no demonstration of a ball spinning with water holding to it. It's never been done. It never will be done. There is no way they can do it unless they use computer-generated graphics which you will know, just like NASA uses for all the Photoshop and all the fucking distance from our Earth to pretend that they're seeing something that they're not. You fucking idiots. Like, I don't get it. You sit there and go on and on. People, oh, it's this and that, and they use all their scientific terms. I just want basic things answered. Like, show me a demonstration of a ball spinning with water holding to it. Come on. You're so smart. Show me. You can't. And you never will. I don't care if you got a PhD, which to me stands for please help deceive, because that's what it means to me. Please help deceive. PhD. Please help deceive. You don't even realize the indoctrination process. Your minds are not free. You are caged inside. You cannot think outside of the box. You are so filled with gobbledygook inside your fucking heads that you couldn't see the forest for the trees. If the earth was flat, which it is, and it landed on your face and wiggled, you still would not recognize it because half of your brain is fucking missing. Now, let's go a little bit deeper down the rabbit hole, shall we? If the earth is flat, which it is, again, at the center of this flat plane, there is a giant hole, and everybody has seen this on Facebook. Everybody's seen this on Google. They can't hide it. All they can do is add a fisheye lens and say that it's, something else and darken it up. That's all they can do. That's it. That's all they have. So taking that into consideration, what the fuck is that hole, huh? What is it? It's up at the North Pole, which is not really the North Pole because it's the South Pole, because all compasses point south, because all compasses have a north needle. It's a magnetic north end on the needle facing a South Pole. Do you understand? So it's never been pointing north ever. It's pointing south, but it's been told that it's pointing north. Everything is the opposite. They're all lying about everything because they don't want you to know what that is. You, me, and everything that you see that is living, that is in a 666 carbon meat pack, is in a fucking matrix. You're fractal in nature. You're fractalized right from the core. Every little bit of you is a bigger part of you, and they're all the same, just like a hologram. So when you see a satellite that's 300 miles away because you can see so good, you got better vision than fucking Superman. When you see pictures of the Earth when it's round with the water holding to it as it spins in space. And never ask yourself basic questions. Why do my eyes tell me something different? Why do I have a little bit of skepticism towards that? From day one, you've seen a globe in your classroom. From day one, your children have been told this. From day one, they've been told about space and astronauts, astronaut from NASA. Come on. The veil's being lifted. That's the great deception. That's the truth that's coming out. And you don't have to like it. And you can't fucking stop it. Bye for now. Get to the Holy Grail.